Hey boys and girls, it's Miss Freck here. I'm going to show you how to use the slideshow or the Linktivity for rocks and minerals this week. All right, so the first thing you do is when you open it, you'll have to click on the present button. Then you can go through all the links in the slides. So it says click here to start. The directions say choose a category below to explore rocks and minerals. So we have the layers of the earth, types of rocks, what are rocks and minerals, the rock cycle, mineral properties, and fossils. So you can actually start anywhere you want to start. Let's start with mineral properties. So there's no audio for these activities, so you do have to read the whole slide. Want to help me identify the properties of some minerals? Great. Grab your hand lens and notebook and click here. Oh, and in case you didn't know, a property is a characteristic that describes something. And so these were some of the properties that we talked about Friday. Color and streak, those were the little black and white tiles. Luster, the way a mineral shines in the light. And hardness, the ability to scratch or be scratched by other minerals. And then it says click here to learn about Mohs scale of hardness. Okay, so anywhere that you see where it says click here, that should be something you can click on. Okay, so usually it might be the underlined words, but it looks like on this one, you might click here, and then you can read about the Mohs scale. So we go all the way from talc to diamonds, and it talks about what you can scratch with. Fingernail, penny, steel nail, that's what I showed you Friday, glass, a drill bit, or cannot be scratched. So there's really nothing that can scratch a diamond. That's why it's the hardest. And talc is the softest because it is able to be scratched by something soft like your fingernail. Okay, now here's the trick. If you want to go back to the home, you click the big magnifying glass. If you just want to go back one space, you click on the red arrow. So I'm just going to go back one. So let's click here. Click on a mineral below to test and observe its properties. So we have calcite, sulfur, gypsum, hematite, magnetite, and topaz. So we'll click on topaz. Oh, so I can tell the color. And there's the hand lens, that's what I would use. There's that black streak plate. It's glassy, I'm going to use light. And this one's a pretty hard one. It would take a drill bit to scratch that one. And then it says down here, click to return to minerals. So then I could go through and look at all the other ones. So I'm just going to go back one page. All right. So I could look through there and read some of those. Then I could go all the way back to the home page. So click the magnifying glass icon anywhere you see it to return. That little thing's in my way. Click on the arrow icon anywhere you see it to return to the beginning of a specific category. Okay, so you're going to just work through there at your own pace. Just read through all the slides and go through the activities in the slideshow. There may also be some videos. For example, if I go to layers of the earth, I can click here to learn how to build a model of the earth. And then when the video is finished, click to go back. And then I'm done with that. So this one, you click on each layer's name. And then you'll read a little bit about each one. And then you can click on the hand lens to go all the way back. All right, so that's how you use the slides. If you have questions, make sure you make a comment in the private comments. Good luck, scientists.